Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back once again in Eco. I guess this is like day 2, so I'm going to go ahead and see what we can do to start producing some valuable items. We can sell this stuff over here at Cemented Legacy, so I'm probably going to take a decent amount of it over there. He's never short on funds. And I'm going to go ahead and start getting my ramp built along here. If you've not yet, go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. I am working on getting this dug down here. I started this, I guess, Saturday. And so I'm gonna dig out, enough of this that I can get it, get another ramp into there, and we're gonna basically dig down and just build myself a mine down there. Move this over to there, and we can use that for making more water. I need to see about getting myself a wood cart. There we go. Buy it at West Tail Ones. I've got wood, or at Iconic Engineering. Let's see here. 9, 10, 500, 421. So this one's a little bit closer. Still quite a ways away though. So, and my my canoe's already down here anyway. So I'll probably just take that one down, and we'll come over here to Iconic Engineering, West Taiwan. Yeah, is right down there. So I'll probably go get one over there. However, I can take 40 of these, so I think actually just for the time being, I'm just going to run this stuff over, run it over by hand. Site Memorial Bridge construction by Idiocide. Yep. Cemented Legacy, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and we'll sell 40 of those. 7.84, there we go, perfect. Ooh, and he's got advanced upgrades. Does he have any basic upgrades? Doesn't look like it. So I need... hang on, that's kind of weird. I need to get a couple of basic upgrades, but I think to do that, I'm just going to make myself a research table, and we'll just put that into there. So let me go ahead and we'll grab one of these. For some reason performance has been not quite as good this time. Wheelbase research. So I've gone a little bit too far. There we go. QR research table. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we'll put the work in for one of those. And then I'm going to need to mine some rock. And, oops. Okay, so my shovel's broken. That's probably part of it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and run this over. Get it sold. There we go. That brings us up to 445, so we've made a little bit of money. What else has he got over here for sale? Crushing Dreams. That's funny. Crushed Sandstone, 0.25. Ouch. yeah, definitely not setting that up to go that way. I also did a little bit of stuff off camera to get, I think it was off camera, to get this little house set up there and get it furnished a little bit. So I've now got a little bit of furnished space. Kind of starting off with that a little early in the game this time. So I've got myself like a little kitchen table area here, and I'm just using... this area is actually open because it works better to have it that way. And then I've got myself a nice little bed. And in there I've got my bathroom. I suppose I could probably... There we go. We'll just do this. There we go. And that way we can kind of see through in here, and it still retains the same value. Not that you'd want that, I suppose. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to grab these, and we're going to repair hammer. There we go. And shovel. Alright, there we go. And then I've got to, like I said, I've got to dig up some rocks and chop down some trees. I think these ones probably actually yield probably all that I'll need at this point. How far away am I? 5 days and change. Wow. That may have been a mistake. Let's go ahead and we'll put this stuff away first. Yeah, frame rate is just really bad for some reason. And I'm going to run out of food here momentarily, so I'm going to pop back over here and grab a bite to eat. I've got to see about getting myself some... Yeah, I've got to see about getting myself some protein and calories. Because I'm really not getting the balanced diet modifier anymore. And that's, especially early in a game like this, kind of critically important to make sure that I've got a halfway decent diet. No, stop, don't run down there. There we go, alright. And that should provide all of the calories that I'll, or not the calories, sorry, all of the wood that I'll need. Go ahead and drop that into there, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and dig up a bunch of this sand. Might very well have to get my little stockpile. Move that over. What's holding up? Oh, there we go. Move that over. Perfect. Alright, move that over so that we're getting that a little quicker. Two, three. Ooh, we start getting into Nice. Alright, we may just end up running that right back down again and going underneath. We'll see. Oh, there we go. I'm stuck. Alright, there we go. That's got that. We need some more plant fiber. So I'm going to run over here to the forest because I think there's still probably a decent number of these little ferns running around that I can get. There we go. What do you need? 30 plant fiber? Alright, so probably about 10 of these will be enough to do that. And there we go, 30. Perfect. Alright, excellent. That's all I need for that one. We'll be able to put the research table into the house here in a few minutes. How are things going over here? We still need more stone for that one. And we need more silica for turning that out. So, alright, let's go ahead and we'll continue our digging journey. 2, 3, 4, there we go. So we want to go ahead and dig. Dig this out. I guess the nice thing is that they've turned on Lucky Break for all tier 1 miners. 3, 4, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll do one more over here. Actually, we might do a little more than that. We'll see. I'm probably going to end up making myself some mortared stone here as well. Now that we've got the masonry table set up. Limestone, granite, sandstone. Yeah, I'd much prefer just the mortared stone there. One mortared to craft. All right, I think we're going to work on getting the research table first, and then we'll do that. All right. Let's see here. We want to filter by food. There we go. And we want to go for, there we go. Is there any way to sort by tier 2 food? No, there's not. Okay. Ooh, some meaty stew. 1.3. Oof, not really anywhere close. How about campfire roast? 79 meters southwest at Grimm's Cookhouse. There we go. Let's go ahead and look over here. That one, alright. I'll make a little marker there then, because I'm going to pop by and get some of those. Bring my protein back up. Wow, lots of, oh goodness, lots of stone buildings already. Which I guess doesn't surprise me. Alright, I've got 75 of those. I'm going to go ahead and get 15. go. And oh, mortar for 0.06. Alright. Go ahead and have one of these. Ooh, delicious. Alright, good. How about another? There we go. Stomach's full. And we're now at 57? Almost doubled there. Excellent. So you're having balanced food makes a world of difference. Alright. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, go ahead and start picking these up. There we go. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll dig out enough spot over here to turn to the left. And then we'll end up with a kind of like one of those spiral mine pathways. Oops. I didn't want that. Bring some dirt down or something and put it in there. There we go. Alright. We've got our research table now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that one down. And I made a bunch of torches because I've got, whoops, I've got a little torch stand in here, which I believe I need a torch to actually utilize. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. There we go, perfect. Basic upgrade requires dendrology and geology research papers, so I'm going to go ahead and make 30 of those. I'm going to go ahead and make like 4 of them. There we go. And then geology research papers advanced, we can sell those. The basics we can sell as well, but there's really not a whole lot of profit in them. And then dendrology research papers basic we can buy at the research paper exchange for 5, or I've got wood for you at 4. There we go. Z90s, 449 meters southwest. Okay, good. So he's got some on hand. Basic. He's got a bunch of them on hand. Excellent. All right. I'm going to pop down and get like 4 of those then. As we go over there, let's take a little jaunt through the forest here. And see if we can go find this. Hello, Mr. Jaguar. Ooh. Oh, I was going to say, that's alright. That's actually not too far. Let's go ahead and pop down here and Is that lumber already? Looks like lumber already. It is, my goodness. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm gonna get our dendrology basics. There we go. I'm gonna get 4 of them. There we go. And then let's see here, blacksmith table. I just feel like I could probably not sure exactly what that one does. A small wood cart. We don't have any normal wood carts though. Should probably get some of this as well. $1 a piece. I'm gonna wait on that because I can't actually start making that until I get a bakery oven. But then I can make the charred mortar, not charred, sorry, baked mortar, and we'll be able to make that quite a bit quicker. It looks like my dendrology research stuff is, or not dendrology, sorry, my my geology research stuff is almost finished already. Good that those get made relatively quickly. There we go. Good. I'm going to go ahead and we'll make 4 of the basic upgrades. Oh, it needs more than that. Alright, 2? I feel like they've increased that cost. Alright, and we're going to need a bunch more geology research papers basic, so I'm going to go ahead and make like 10 of those. There we go. And then let's go upgrade 2's gathering and metallurgy. Metallurgy research paper basic requires mining as well, so I can make those. And that just requires ore. Let me go ahead and we'll make like a dozen of them as well. Alright. Try to keep that food balanced a little bit as we do that. And there we go. 6 hours. Okay, excellent. 5.8. Okay, that's a decent amount. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just add. There we go, a couple of those. We've got 19 hours and change remaining. Excellent. All right. It's almost up to 60 now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start digging out. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And go ahead and just dig like a 3x3 floor area here. And then we'll take a turn to the left. And we will head further down into the mine. Now, if I was just looking for iron ore, that would be, yeah, there's some right there. So it'd be a lot easier if I was just to dig, like straight down to kind of the level that you generally see that. And then dig from there. go. Yep, there's some right there. So I'm gonna dig that out. That way I can use this in my metallurgy research papers. There we go. Let's dig that out too. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll drop that one there. There we go. And that should be enough. Enough of that. Let's go ahead and see how much iron ore we've got in here. It's probably not too much this high up. But you never know, this could turn out to be quite a decent patch. Yeah, there we go. As I suspected, a little on the smaller side. At least to start with. I mean, there's a decent amount down underneath here as well, so might actually end up with enough to to get all the research done that we need to. As much as I can carry. There we go. Alright, just gonna go ahead and we'll dig out enough to make all the way up to the 80. As long as I can find it, there we go. I have to do some funny digging to get those little bits out. Of course, this is all sand, and I can use all of that. So, oh, there's actually quite a bit buried back there. So that's good. Be able to turn this into some mortar, or all right, we've got one of those now. I'm going to go ahead and we'll put this one up here into our mortared stone, into our masonry table. And I'm going to make up a recipe of mortared stone here. This is going to be 10% reduced now, so 0.9. I'm going to do like an order of, let's do like an order of 90. Oh, there we go, 92. $54. Alright. I'm gonna have to see about finding myself some. Oops. Charred sausage, there we go. Buy it at Power Paradise. It's the only place on the world that's selling it right now. Suppose when I go down to get my my wood cart, I have to see about getting some. Okay. There we go. What is this waiting on? Rocks. Alright. So I'm gonna disable this one for right now. Because I'd rather have the rocks. Dig those out of there. There we go. Alright. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and start digging out the next layer of our ramp. And then all of these rocks I'll be able to turn into mortared stone. And we'll be able to build ourselves a nicer house with those. Hopefully get some better skill gain out of all of it. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my little stockpile over here. And we're going to use a neat little transfer trick. There we go. And now because I can access this right here, I can just pick up this rock right there, drop it in, and then as I need to, I can just transfer everything up, whoop, right up to there. It makes it much easier and much faster for mining big tunnels and ramps and stuff like this. There we go. So we've hit masonry 2. Okay. And it looks like because we've got some halfway decent skill gain going on, we might very well be able to hit masonry 3 by the end of the day, or very soon after that. Especially if I can end up making some water out of all of the sand. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, so we need to go down another step. Over here. There's always a lot of mining when it comes down to being a miner. It looks like we're probably going to end up with mining 3 today as well. Yep, that's as much as I can carry. Once we get a better shovel, we'll be able to carry a little bit more. There we go. Got to see about digging out some more dirt as well so that I can get some more ramps made up. Wow, there's a lot of sand over here. I did not need to crush that at all. I think I'm probably going to turn this into a whole bunch of mortar. There's more iron ore over there too. There we go. especially now that we've got our discount going here. Let's see here. Buy it at Twiceler's Wood. It's not too bad. I'll definitely need to pop over there and get some of that. How many do I need for this? 4? 4, and he's got a bunch of them over there. Alright, I'm gonna go get like 16 of those. There we go. 54.7. Okay, that's as much as I can carry, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop over here to Idiocide. There we go, we did hit mining 3. So we'll sell this and I'm going to see. There we go. Let's see what I can get out of that. Let's see, masonry mining, level 3. Calorie cost or increased damage. Let's go for calorie cost reduction. None currently available. Okay, I figured probably not. And then let's see if we've got iron pickaxes. Yes. All right. Right at 1, 2, 3, 143 meters west. Okay, so we'll pop down there. Wow, they've got these packed in tight over here. Alright, twice those wood. Let's go ahead and we'll get 16 of these. And inventory's too heavy. Of course it is. Iron pickaxe. Ooh, those are expensive. Alright, we'll go ahead and get one of those. And we want an iron shovel as well? Yeah, we'll go ahead. There we go. Alright. Because now I can single hit iron ore with iron pickaxe. Still mining, 30 ores, 46 available. Okay, excellent. So we've got plenty of iron ore down there. Be able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and mine out. Oh, I think that means we've unlocked auto pickup as well. Nice. All right. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is really nice. Not super realistic, but I'm not going to complain too hard. All right. So we've got some of those. We can sell it for 0.3. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. We're going to make up a bunch of mortar here. Let's go for like 100. There we go. And we'll grab some food. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put those away because I know those are causing a decent amount. And I'm going to put those away. And those, oh, we still have some charred meat. Okay. And we won't need that or that. Okay. Let's go and get we'll go ahead and get those wooden hull planks. And then that's probably going to be about the end of today's video. Making some good progress, but it really feels like even now already I'm starting to fall behind a little bit. There's just you know, a half hour to an hour a day is hardly anything. There we go, perfect. Alright, so I can go ahead and take these back. I'm still going to need to get some of the... What are the other ones? I can't remember if it's carpentry. Oh, gathering. I still need to get some gathering research papers. But I want to say those are the lower numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll make 4 of these. Yeah, gathering research papers are lower. So, alright. And then I'm going to put these into storage. There we go. And then... 11, 5, 29. Alright. I need 4 of them. So... yeah, we've not got any roads yet. Not bridges across. So... alright, well, that's definitely going to be it for today's video. The end of today's video, I suppose I should say. And, I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.